Apparently, Jasmine Crockett's campaign has discovered a revolutionary new donor demographic. People who didn't even know that they were donating. Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, you've seen her, loud, proud, and deeply committed to yelling racism louder than anybody in the room.
We done picking cotton. We are. You can't pay us enough to find a plantation.
I first became a public defender. I had no criminal defense experience. And I walked in and I told my boss, Charlie, I said, listen, you should hire me. He said, why? I said, because I'm black.
Now she's under investigation. No, not for performing arts, for taking hundreds of donations from people who allegedly didn't even know that they were donating.
I don't remember giving hundreds of dollars to Pelosi. I don't know what to do now because I don't know what to do. I should think that ActBlue would have been suspicious and not in touch with me.
I mean, come on. How inclusive. Here's how this works. A 73-year-old man made 56 separate donations to Crockett's campaign, $610 total. Problem is, his wife said he had no idea that he was even donating.
FEC data shows that some senior citizens across the U.S. have been donating thousands of times per year. Some of these individuals' names and addresses are attached to over $200,000 in contributions. We went and knocked on a few of their doors to corroborate the data that we received. We're wondering if these donors are victims of what appears to be a money laundering scheme. Cindy No of Annapolis, Maryland, who in the year 2022 allegedly contributed over 1,000 times to ActBlue, totaling $18,849.77. That means Cindy would have had to donate 3 times a day, every day for the whole year.
That's right. Gramps thought he was ordering a book from QVC and somehow ended up funding a freshman Democrat in Texas.
What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the up because I'm ready to get off.
Listen, he up there, he's hearing all kinds of nonsense and bull. Let me just be real. And we ain't gonna sit for we wouldn't, you know.
This isn't a donation. It's a digital mugging.
It's a hot ass mess.
And who shows up with the smoking gun? None other than Nancy Mace. She didn't bring a complaint. She brought a freaking spreadsheet. She accused Crockett and ActBlue of running a money laundering operation dressed up as a nonprofit. And honestly, it makes sense. ActBlue's donation page looks like it was designed by a drunk intern from BuzzFeed. ActBlue is basically the OnlyFans of political donations. You don't even need to know what you're giving to. They'll just keep pulling from your account like it's Planet Fitness.
All right, guys. So I'm about to go to Randy Best's house, introduce myself, and just ask them straight up if they contributed to Jasmine's campaign, if they contributed that amount, and why they like her so much. I just want to verify, are you guys aware that you were charged over $16,000 last year? Yeah. I have a list of charges. I'm just here to verify that you guys know about this. $16,240 in political contributions to a candidate named Jasmine Crockett. Answered the door. She said that they had no idea what these charges were, and they had no idea that they were charged $16,000 or that they are responsible for $16,000 in political contributions to Jasmine Crockett. Yet she has them listed as political contributors. Now, mind you, I'm way up here in Plano. I'm in a totally different county. I'm in Collin County right now. The only reason why I'm even able to do this is because I practice law all over North Texas and I drive all over. So I know North Texas very well. Collin County, Dallas County, Tarrant County, Denton County, Grayson County. A lot of shady stuff going on with Jasmine Crockett. And I see why she was doing all this. Because she's trying to distract from the corruption. I wonder how deep it goes. And
once your grandma donates once, that's it. Her debit card is now on a reoccurring payment plan to fund Crockett's next wig. And this isn't a one-off. This is the same pattern that shows up across tons of Democrat campaigns. Grandma's given $3.27 40 times a month. I don't know what's more impressive, that they think that we won't notice, or that this many old people are supposedly political junkies with a trigger-happy wallet.
Once all the numbers come out for everyone, I am fully anticipating that I will be one of the top fundraisers Q1 in the entire House between Democrats and Republicans. And that's because of y'all, the people. So I am looking forward to that.
Now imagine, just for a minute, a Republican caught with $870,000 in phantom donations. The New York Times would be live streaming from their therapist's office. And Rachel Madcow, she'd be on MSDNC with a chalkboard screaming, "This is how fascism starts."
You know, nobody is a Nazi but a Nazi. Nobody is Hitler but Hitler. Nobody is Mussolini but Mussolini, right? There's no point in making, and there's no cause to make any sort of modern analogy to the fascist dictatorships of the 1930s. But we are having this weird moment in American news and politics right now where half the country is shouting about how the Republican presidential nominee keeps quoting those dictators.
But since it's a Democrat, crickets. Not a peep. ABC's still too busy covering Beyonce's new shampoo line. Because there's one thing that the media absolutely hates. It's holding their own side accountable. Unless you're wearing a red hat, they're basically invisible. So let's recap here. Jasmine Crockett is under federal investigation. Her donors are more confused than Joe Biden. Her platform's shady, and her campaign might be funded by the Sleepy Seniors Donation Program. But sure, hey, let's focus on climate change. And to everyone who accidentally donated to her campaign, hey, at least you didn't fund AOC's Met Gala dress.
My God, tax the rich. What a model, AOC. What up? I didn't know you model as well. Damn.
Baby steps, guys.
Don't tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes, and also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology when my life was threatened. Thank you.
If you don't want your retirement fund secretly backing TikTok Democrats, I say it might be time to check your bank account. Let me know what you guys think about this. Drop it down in the comment section down below. Smash the like button, share, subscribe, and as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.